Okay, students, I want to show you the steel wool. This is what it looks like. And remember that it's like a really, really fine steel wool. So this is the pot that was leather hard yesterday, and I left it upside down overnight because the top was a little bit drier than the bottom. So I flipped it over and I left it upside down overnight, and now the whole thing is bone dry. So what I've done is, I'm gonna try to find where I was working. I think right here, okay. I took this steel wool and I rubbed all this area. So this area is really, really, really nice and smooth right now. There's areas like this, okay, let me show you. This area right in here, there are some some lines. See those little stripes that you can see there? I'm gonna do it real close. Those little stripes, and this area right there, it kind of bunches up right there. I want to get rid of that. Those stripes are throwing lines. When I was throwing on the wheel, you'll get those when you learn how to throw on the wheel. But see, like that right there, that little bunched up area, I don't like that. So what I need to do is just take time and just start kind of scrubbing, not hard. Remember, this is, this piece is bone dry, you guys. See, that already took care of it right there. That's so much better. So your piece is bone dry. Don't scrub it and break it, because at this point, ceramics 2 and beyond, when you break your piece, we deduct points for breaking pieces like that, okay? Because you know better. So you see how that helps so much better, okay? This right there is not, that's kind of bumpy right there. So I think I'm just gonna do this. See, that took care of it, right? That's so much better. So just spending time doing that. Now, here's one other thing real quick I wanna show you. So this is my handle. The most fragile part of this piece is my handle. So if you are doing any refining to this handle, be so careful, you guys. Break this off, minus 20 points, okay? So right, there is there's like some imperfection right here, and I'm just gonna do this just a little bit. Very gently, do not push down so hard. I'm just gonna kind of do this. And that's just sanding it down. That helps. It's nice and smooth now, okay? There's also, this is the lip I was talking about. And I already fine-tuned it, but I just kind of went in and just kind of went like this real gently, okay? But that's what you would do with your piece. You would just kind of start looking for anything that, any of those ugly burrs or imperfections, and you're just gonna spend time with steel wool, okay? At the bone dry stage, and then don't do it. Promise me you will not use steel wool at the leather hard stage. Don't do that. If you do it at the leather hard stage, all it's gonna do is cake it in here because it's still wet, and it's just gonna it's gonna ruin your steel wool. And I'm not giving you another piece if you do that, because I'll say, well, you know what? I showed you a video and I asked you not to do it and you did it. So that steel wool, you figure out, you dry it out and you get it out of there, okay? The only other thing that I wanted to remind you of is these are like dust particles. This is, clay comes from the earth, which is dirt. So it's really fine, particles that we're using here. And so when you're scrubbing it, can you make sure that you're not like blowing it? Like, don't take it. I've seen students do this and they blow on their piece and there's all these particles that go flying in the air, and students are breathing that in. That's kind of not good, especially if the person next to you has asthma. That would be bad. So don't do that, please. Just take here's what I usually do. Like, I'll be scrub. Watch, let me just show you. So I'll kind of scrub this area. Okay. See, it's full of little particle, you know, all that dusty stuff. So then just take a dry brush and just do this. And put your mat down below you. Put your mat down here, please. And just do this. And then it'll drop on your mat. And then when you're finished, take your mat over to the trash can and dump it carefully in the trash can. Okay, don't do this or else everybody around you is gonna breathe it. So make sure that you don't do that, okay? But, so that, you know, that I'm finished. I've put my name on the bottom, you know, and I usually put like a little, do my name in a little decoration on the bottom. I do that if I wanted to before. Now this one I'm just doing subtractive and making patterns, but I could have. Would have been cool. I wish I would have done it, but that's okay. I could have underglazed this whole top area with 2 or 3 coats, let it dry, and then did all my carving and made all this graffito. That would have been pretty, but that's okay. You know, maybe on my next piece I'll do that. So I hope that helps. Just remember, you know, we up the ante now at Ceramics 2, so make sure that you are refining your pieces, making them look nice and neat and detailed. Don't make me put it back on your shelf and put a note on there. Don't make me do that. You know what the expectation is, so you do it right the first time, so I don't have to make you do it the second time. Okay? So, reminder, if you finish, show it to me. Show it to me before you put it on the ready to be fired card. Okay? I might allow some of you to start early on piece 3. Just depends. Okay? So enjoy your finish up process for piece 2.